Hello. We back at it one more again. What's up, Shay? How you doing on this Tuesday night? What is up, friends?
I am fighting the back of my eyelids, but
Look,
what to do, honey? How you be?
I ain't bad at it. I'm okay. I feel like I got this sneeze stuck in my nose, and I'm just ready for it to come on out at this point.
Oh,
That's all I want.
tell
Get
it
the sneeze up out my nose.
in play.
I need like a right now thing. I feel like it's making me sound weird. I don't know. I'm just ready for it to come out. But outside of that, I'm full. I just finished eating dinner.
No, that's right.
So, all is well. When your tummy full, you can go and do your thing. You can go get on out here and do what you need to do.
Indeed, indeed.
Okay? All right, you guys, so y'all already know what it is. We are here for, you already know, we're here for the unbiased opinion. We give y'all our take. We ain't taking sides, maybe sometimes. But for the most part, we take a lot of sides. But tonight, we're going to talk about did Simon scammer Portia? Don't make me call Portia in my Nene voice. And we're going to go over there to DC. After we leave Atlanta, we're going to go to DC and we're gonna talk to Ashley because I want y'all to let me know did Ashley go too far, okay? And then when we finish with DC, then we're gonna go back to Atlanta so we can talk about marriage to medicine. And then we're gonna go back over there to the DMV and go to Potomac and talk about them heifers, okay? So we're gonna do a little traveling today. We're gonna go back and forth and back and forth, all right? So
Freak-
y'all already know.
I said them frequent flyer miles, but
Get your mouth up, messing with us. You get your mouth up. So come on, we're finna ready to go do a little traveling. So y'all know what we like to do. We like to wait to the 5 minute mark. Let YouTube do its thing. Let YouTube tell the people we over here live, running our mouth, being a little messy. All the things we like to do. Okay?
indeed.
Easy. Now,
I
I'm trying to drop in the comment.
I feel like in this area, like I just wanted to go on jump to spring. That's what I needed to do. Like I don't want no more snow. I don't want no more impressions of snow. Like I just need this to move the hell on. Like let's go.
All right, what's our weather now?
It's like 40s, 50s.
Okay.
Yeah, so we had like some flurries the other day, like a little dusting of snow. But
Mm,
I don't get excited when the temperature like goes up because typically warmer, that means some snow about to come. Cause
yeah.
up before it freeze you up.
Yep. We got a little snow last week.
Really?
Yep. It is thick, but we had gotten some snow last week. And now, if it was last week, maybe the week before last. Last week was Valentine's. So maybe it was the week before last.
Mm,
We ended up getting some snow.
okay. Did
Yep.
do y'all get snow like that?
We had a snowstorm. Was it the end of January or beginning of February? Baby,
Mm,
we were shut down for a whole week.
oh my
Because
god.
we in the South, we don't get snow like that.
Yeah.
We had gotten up to I think it was recorded that we had gotten up to between 6 to 8 inches of snow. Yes. We
Oh,
don't get snow like that. I said, I don't know who playing with the weather, but this is not New York. This is not Chicago. Like, she belongs up there. She don't belong down here.
ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time
And
for
we ain't got no equipment. We ain't got nothing for this type of snow. Girl,
that.
every day for the entire week, we were like in the negatives. Yes. Like it was 1 degree. You would have literally thought we were like having New York weather.
Ooh.
Real.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am, Pam. No, thanks, girl. Well, I can't wait to hear what these people gonna say about all these topics. I'm gonna tell you one of them. I'm just like, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna tell you.
What's the topic?
I'm gonna tell you when we talk about it.
Okay. Before we jump in, because we passed our 5 minute mark, saw on YouTube because I had been on pretty much nothing today, and I saw that Carlos King did an interview with Scrappy and Erica Dixon.
Why?
Like, yeah,
I didn't even watch. I
why?
I don't even want to scrappy up here. I just I can't. Mm-mm.
That was interesting to me to see them, and I saw some of the clips on either the neighborhood talk or Shay Room, whichever one who put the series of clips on their page, and I was listening to it, and I'm like, who asked for this?
Right. Nobody ever said, "Hey, I wonder what an interview would be like with Scrappy and Erica." No. Cause I'm like, y'all not gonna be together. He don't want you. He out here sowing his royal oats. Like he is slutting around the town. Nobody cares. Like, stop. Stop.
Thoroughly confused when I saw this. I'm like, what is going on?
I'm like, Erica, listen, girl, don't get caught up in the rapture of love. Cause it ain't it ain't coming to get suck you up. It ain't. Mm-mm.
I wonder if they are got some up their sleeve. Like I wonder if they're trying to get like a spin-off show or they trying to want somebody to pitch them for a show. Because this don't make sense for Erica to have been gone all this time. She'll made 2 more babies. He'll made 15 more babies. And now y'all coming back together like y'all the best of friends.
Yeah, like, but what we gonna spin around and watch them doing? Like I just don't I don't really care to see them doing anything.
That's why I feel like they up to something. Because this just don't make sense to me.
It don't.
They
Maybe I
up to something.
even Carlos was like, "What is going on here?" Like I could tell because I watched like the preview of it
Mm-hmm.
as a pre, and Carlos is like, "What the heck?" Like he looked like he was shocked.
Right.
Okay, you like it, I love it, whatever.
That's me. I'm like, okay, this is weird, but okay, we'll let them have it. I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm gonna look at it. And I don't watch a lot of his stuff, but I'm like, yeah, go around and see what they talking about. Because I want to get it from a place of because this don't make sense, and
Right.
maybe y'all gonna tell us why folk come y'all together. Like maybe this gonna be the reason why we're seeing all of this, but. I wanted to throw in. But ain't nobody dropping in the comments, and it's 17 people over here. So I'm gonna need y'all to tell us who we talking to. Say hey, y'all walking in our house and don't even speak. Like, did Ashley get mad at the people for that?
It's like coming in and cutting the lights on, like the video and talk.
That's what we want y'all to do. Just come on in. But we do have one comment and shout out to Flora. She said Portia going to be saying to herself, who the F did I marry to? She should be eating catfish for life.
Mm.
Speaking of who the F did I marry, have you watched the whole saga of it on social media on TikTok?
I haven't. I keep seeing people posting about it. They were like, it's like a 700 and something
It
videos.
is so many.
I was like, oh no, I
That's
can't.
the same thing I said. I said, baby, somebody got to give me some cliff notes of around it through.
That's what everybody been saying. Give me the clip notes.
Baby, I'm gonna have to summarize this paper up for me because
Because people was like, girl, if you found out all of this beforehand, why did you marry him? I don't know. I might have to dive down the deep end. And
oh friend, just send me the notes.
I'm do my best.
Send me the notes because saw it yesterday, and I just went to the lady page, and I said, "Part what? Oh no, ma'am.
Is it really 700 parts?
Let me go to be for sure." But I was like,
Yeah, I can't do
"Girl,
that.
when I saw double digits, I was like, don't worry about
Yeah, no.
it. It's
That's
okay." And I'm talking about the higher number of double digits, not 20 and 25. Like,
oh no. No thanks.
what are we doing?
Yeah, I'm good on that. I can't I get very uninterested real fast.
Let's see. She had. Oh shucks, hit the wrong thing. They saying 50 parts is 50,
Oh,
or
it's.
is she on part 50? I don't know. So maybe it is 50 parts.
I'm surprised it's not trending.
It's starting to trend now
Mm.
because one of the social media outlets pick it up. It's 50 parts. It is 50.
Oh my god! And it's
It's
called.
50. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all out there, y'all want to give me the cliff notes, summarize this mug up. It's just gonna send it to me because
Oh,
I'm not gonna give. And then they're saying they're like hours long, like 45 minutes to an hour long
on
per video. Yeah, they're long videos.
videos over 10 minutes.
I wonder if she's going live. I've never went live on TikTok, so I wonder, can you save
Uh,
your lives?
who the f did I marry?
Yeah.
Yeah, she do. She got a lot of time on her hands.
Yeah, they said they're long videos. They ain't no,
But how is she? How is she doing this?
I don't know.
Let me see how long. Yeah, it's 10 minutes for each
Oh,
one.
they're 10 minutes each.
Yeah,
They
cause
were making it seem like they were long videos.
you can't cause you can't save the videos on your lives on TikTok.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I'll dive down that rabbit hole later.
okay, friend, let me know. I'm
But
here to support you in any way you need me to, okay?
so I'll tell you right now, the Portia story is the one that I'm like,
eh,
eh. Go on, let Florida Evans go on back to Kenya or Nigeria, wherever the hell he from. I don't.
well, let's go ahead and jump into Miss Portia. So
Mm.
we already know the Portia news done came out. She coming back to the Atlanta people, child.
Mm-hmm.
Not even a week later, it is hit with the news that Simon cannot get his citizenship, and they talking about how he was over here, you know, scaring people, bank fraud, credit card fraud, stealing cars, And now he's wanting to get his citizenship. It's taking so long. What's going on? And the people said, hold what you got. We know what you did back in 1985. We know what you did in 96.
Mind you, I was born in '85, and I think me and Portia are around the same age. So you mean to tell me this man was grown enough and old enough to be stealing cars, and you were a baby, but you married him? How dreadful!
How dreadful. So, yeah. Okay, I'll say my commentary. We're gonna just give the background. We'll give commentary after. So he's trying to get it done. He telling people, look, what's the hold up? He been a good citizen. He don't keep his head down. He'll open up a few businesses. What y'all doing? They told him, we know your criminal background. We know what you doing. And we done found out that you are over here under a false name. You went through another agency and used a false name, and you didn't tell people that you were. So Sally got a little cocky and was like, "Oh, this y'all fault. Y'all didn't catch that." I said, was spoken like a real scammer. So he was like, oh, "What y'all gonna do? Just let me over here and not." So they're talking about he may be deported. More things are coming out saying he had multiple women. He a little piece of broke. Everything that he have, his fortunes are all fake. None of it is real. So this is which I find it funny. How did the citizenship merge on over to the fact that he got 15 wives and he ain't got no real money?
Child, I don't know what they jet skiing on, but they well, they chartering jet. He got to have some type of money because he chartering jets. I mean PJs. He's buying houses. I feel like he must have done something strange to make some change and turn the change into dollars that fold and
Mm-hmm.
go and see these. So I feel like whatever he's doing now must be legitimate. But for somebody, for the country to go that many years
Bad.
with
Mm-hmm.
somebody, that's kind of crazy. It's like bit crazy. But
Yeah.
you know what? At this point, it may be kind of strategic because Portia may be like, I didn't really like your ass anyway. I was just kissing up on your little Florida Evans looking ass because I wanted to, restart my life and I wanted to get a good little bag and I wanted to make Dennis jealous. So, go and get deported so I can find me a man I really want to get juiced up for because I've been faking it with the KY for years. I
So
just,
here's my question. And y'all drop down in the chat and let me know what y'all think. Do you feel like because it's been 30 years, he ain't been in trouble for 30 years, should they go ahead and give him his citizenship?
I mean, why not? He did
Yeah.
damn time.
That's where I'm on. I'm on the side of, you've been over here all this time. You let everybody else over here, government, free
Right.
of charge, giving them money, room and board. At least he came over here and tried to make a little job for himself,
Exactly.
maybe
It's
a little illegally, but he tried.
I mean, it's so many people working here and don't even got a social security number. So, like, please, no
Yeah.
taxes, nothing. So, I mean, why not? Whatever.
I agree. I think his biggest hurdle actually would be the fact that he went through another agency and did a different identity. I think that's going to be
Mm,
his biggest hurdle. I don't think it has nothing to do with what he did back in 1985, child. I think it has a lot to do with we found out that you over here playing in our face, and here
mm.
we are. But let me say this, because I want to get on Portia a little bit. This giving me stunt point. I feel like this information came out by happenstance, and I do some Portia, but I do not feel like this is happenstance. I feel like this is all about because we've been trying to do this and it's not happening. Let's go to the next step. Y'all should come on this show, in my opinion. Show how they have businesses together. Let me show y'all how he a good, upstanding man. Because you're a good man, Savannah, okay? Shay, he a good man. Let me show you who he is. Look at our businesses.
We don't care.
What? Why
Girl,
is going to be their storyline? Because she hid for too long. You didn't want to come over here because you knew how bad it looked between her, him, and Fallon. Like you knew. You hid for a long time. But
hmm
you're gonna be willing to come over here knowing that this stuff is out about him being a whole scammer in these streets?
you know what? Honestly, Portia lives in a Disney princess head mindset that she probably was just like, she might have been blindsided by this. She's so dumb. She might be like, oh my god, soon as I go back to TV, here they go with the bullshit. I could just hear her little dingleberry brain ass saying some shit like that, like. Everybody's just out to get me. I knew I should have stayed in my corner. I just wanted to be happy. She lives, her head is in the clouds all the time. So, and maybe it could be a stunt to make it where they don't have to talk about her stealing that lady husband. Maybe that's what it is. I'd rather talk about your ass getting deported than them constantly talking about me stealing you from somebody that obviously wasn't trying to be kept. Because baby girl was pregnant and all by somebody else and sending him out the back door after a fuck session. So she was tired of fucking on Florida Evans too, with his bad bodied, bad teeth at that time ass. Portia, let me tell you, Portia then rebuilt this man.
Definitely.
This is a build a bear husband.
She
She,
put some good money into him.
I've been really hiding it for so long, and I can't keep thinking about Dennis every time I fuck. So I'm gonna have to try to do better and make you look like him, but take the belly off. So
Yep.
I'm nice and get you some Ozempic, get you nice and slim and trim, and we're gonna go over here to Dr. Heavenly Smiles and we're gonna get you some veneers, okay? Not too bright, because we don't want you having horse teeth, but we're gonna get your mouth together Yeah, and we're gonna spit shine that head. And yeah, now I can think about you next time. Or every other time I'll think about Dennis.
Still ain't thinking about him. But I want to read this comment. If his marriage to Portia not in his real name, is the marriage valid? And that was one of the questions I asked. I said, is Simon even his real name?
Exactly.
Because
Portia.
you over here on the false pretense. So is Simon his real name?
Mm, child. He falsified documents before for a marriage. So I wouldn't put it past him. Listen, I don't think Portia really wanted to marry him anyway. But if they not married, that's good for her because now she ain't gonna get caught up in his debacle of
Yeah.
BS financially.
Yeah, I agree. My Florida Evans, don't do Florida like that. She was a beautiful dark skinned woman. Oh man.
Yeah, she was beautiful. He
Yeah,
dark skinned man.
yeah. I think so. Dang, it's like the CB combo. How long do you keep holding thing against people who made mistakes in their? Oh, we could have talked about the Chris Brown. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Since you said that, let me segue over there, G baby. Let me say this. Because I do feel like at some point we do have to let it go.
Mm-hmm.
And Suge Knight made a good point, because he over here spilling all the tea since he in jail. But a is right twice out the day. And this particular what Suge said, and he was like, if the Grammys can name a whole award after Dr. Dre, knowing that he was whooping women, and not one woman, but women all up and through, y'all know about all the things he's done, and you still, holding him in this high regard, then why are you holding this to Chris? And I agree. And what Chris did in that car with him and that girl years ago, both of them were young, both of them was probably whatever, and being young don't make it right, but it's not like he's doing this at 45. You know,
Right. It's not like we've had additional cases. This hasn't
correct.
been real. And my thing is, the person that he did it to forgave him. So who the hell are we to keep on holding it over his
Keep
head?
holding it over his head.
And
We
honestly,
gotta let it go.
I don't think anybody really does bring it up anymore. Like, really, I think people bring it up when they hating or whatever. Like, this man continues to make amazing music, out,
Mm-hmm.
you know, charting off the charts. I don't really think that people really. I think that that's a stigma it's like people think of that when they think of him, but I think now he's worked beyond that so much that his popularity super exceeds.
Mm-hmm.
But again, good point. Dr. Dre can get awards named after him, so Chris Brown can move past that too. So it just
Mm-hmm.
can, you know, they can outlast the BS.
And she forgave him so much that they went back and did a whole song together.
Right.
Did a whole song that they still would not play to this day.
Umbrella.
No, the remix to Cake.
Oh, the cake. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like, and they still don't play that song to this day. They don't.
I don't know.
So
But
I find it funny. So I don't know. That was a good comment, G baby.
yeah,
It
but
is a good storyline.
I think Portia, this is definitely a storyline, but I think this is also she's trying to revive her career. I think Portia wants to be seen again. I think that they probably do need money because she inked her deal is not just for her to be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's for TV production stuff like movies, shows, things like that. And I'm like, okay, Portia, you want to go into acting? Can you act? I mean, we done seen you in Candy's play, but baby, what you gonna do outside of that?
I think that's why I feel like it's definitely given stunt queen.
Mm.
And it's also given maybe he ain't got no money for real because I never understood why she quit all her jobs to begin with.
Because I think she really thought he had money.
Right.
She's realizing that it ain't all it's cracked up to be. My thing is, Dennis had legitimate businesses.
Thank you.
And not to say that I want to push her into Dennis, because Dennis was screwing around with women, or
Well,
somebody that was going to be faithful to her.
mm-hmm.
You jumped into this situation with Simon. I'm just interested to see their interactions, because on Portia's Family Matters, I learned so much about Portia.
Yes. That was a bad look for Portia.
I did not like her anymore. Like, I unfollowed her on social media, everything, because it was just given fake. Like, I was like, man, you are so fake. Like, this is crazy. You
Yep.
really need therapy. You need to sit down and talk to somebody, because your need to be perfect is just astronomically ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. It
And you're
It
lying to
made her look so bad. And I feel like there was also some more as to why she didn't come back to the show, because she saw how much backlash she had got from her spinoff show. Like, a
yeah.
lot of backlash, especially when they tried to jump. Um, they tried to jump him in
His
Mexico.
mama, like,
Like, come on, y'all. Yeah,
crazy.
it messed her up big time. But uh, I kind of feel like Dan found out some information, or he had to tell her some things to the point to where we got to get back to a bag. And Portia is the easiest way to get to one. And we know Bravo probably gonna pay is probably paying her a good penny, and
Well,
a pretty one at that.
Well, listen, they released a big chunk with Candy leaving.
Yep.
Frees up a lot of income for them to have some wiggle room to do some things. So, yeah, I don't doubt that she getting a big bag. So, and she taking it right on to the bank.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think this finna they need some money, and or this could be a way of Portia getting her money back. So when she make her exit plan, baby, it's on you. You want to work this out on your own. It was cool.
Yep.
Me and PJ finna go on about our business,
Right.
and I can see Portia doing that too.
I think Portia is secure all the way around, because I think that she knows that Dennis is always going to take care of her.
Yeah.
So, but she don't. I mean, she doesn't strike me as the type of person that's like wanting to have to ask somebody for money or be under somebody's thumb. I'm
Mm-hmm.
willing to do that with Simon, because she felt like, oh, I'm a trophy, he wants me. But then she realized, girl, he had several trophies before you. What makes
Yeah.
you special? And if he up and leave you, what you gonna do? So, gotta have that security blanket.
B say stay winning says Chris Brown deserves everything that he has gotten. He does not deserve to be on any award show at all. What he did to Carucci was horrible, and the SA two of the women in recent years.
Oh wow. What did he do to Karuchi Tran?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that he was like stalked, like when she dumped him because he had a baby by somebody else while they were together.
He got another person
He got
pregnant.
a person pregnant. I thought that was why she left him. I didn't. She was did interviews saying that he never assaulted her.
Yeah, I don't know about Carucci, and I think the other. I know for sure with one of the ladies that I think she's talking about is it was proven that he never did anything. That one of the girls was lying anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if that's true
Yeah,
all the way. But y'all can fact check and definitely send it to me and let me know.
yeah. But wow, that's crazy.
But I do feel like if we're going to play, and do that, then we got to do that across the board. We need to snatch this stuff from Dr. Dre then.
Yeah, because oh my God, he used to do Michelle
Bad. Mm-hmm.
bad, like, and it was repetitive.
Yeah.
And some of the rap artists was like, they would see him doing this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just like, y'all ain't stepping. Like,
Cowards.
but two people being wrong don't make nothing right. So,
That's true.
but
But
yeah,
okay, y'all.
Portia, yeah, girl, get your money, honey, because you might need it.
Portia is definitely up to something. I believe she's up to something. We'll see it all unfold. And I guess we'll go from there, child. That's it. That's all. So let's go on over here to DC and we're gonna talk about Ashley. What did you think about the episode overall? Let's start there. What did you think about the episode overall?
Trash.
I thought that the same thing that it really didn't give that much.
Mm-mm.
And I kind of feel like my biggest takeaway from this episode was really Ashley and DJ Quick
Mm.
with them. Feeling like DJ Quick is scared of Ashley a little bit. Like, why are you pacifying her in everything? Like, you know she slick wrong in some things. Maybe not even everything, but in some things you know she's wrong. And you're trying to be like, oh, I'm always stick by my wife.
I feel like it's a I don't want to rock the boat kind of situation because you were supposed to slow down on working and doing this and that and the third from last season, saying that you're going to spend more time with the family, but then you didn't. So now you want to appease her because you don't want her. Let me keep your storyline, you fooling around with Joy, because I don't want you to get back to getting on my heels talking about me not spending time with the kids and you and the family and all this and the third. Yeah, argue with Joy. Let me push you over there. And like, I just feel like you got to get to a point where you have got to have a conversation with your wife because Ashley gonna get his ass whooped. I don't care how ghetto gangster he was in Baltimore growing up and whatever. The mighty Joe Young. I don't give a damn. You
Mm-hmm.
your ass whooped just like everybody else. And
Yeah.
she keeps on writing checks with that mouth that your ass is gonna have to cash. And I never like females like that.
Yep.
There's never been in a situation where I'm gonna be out in public roughhousing with my mouth when my husband is gonna be the one that have to suffer the consequences.
Correct.
Why am I gonna put him in jeopardy of one, getting his ass whooped, two, going to jail? Now we got to deal with that. Like she don't think before she talk. And my thing is, you know that they in the suite because y'all got to film together, right? You're on the freaking TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Self. You did not have to come in there acting a damn fool, yelling and screaming. And I watched that interview with Jamie and Arena with Carlos.
Was.
They said that Quick admitted that he didn't mean to say that they were jealous. But
Mm-hmm.
oh, they didn't say that. But my thing is, if somebody, I'm not worried about them being jealous. I'm not jealous. Why am I gonna keep bringing it up? I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm jealous. If I'm not jealous, I don't give a damn what you say.
Thank you. But here's the thing with Ashley. Ashley is jealous, but Ashley is making it about a financial thing. It has nothing to do with money, and we know you're jealous because when you, Arena, and Winter went to have a sit down, or did she tell that to Winter first? But anyway, you express how, oh, we don't talk like we used to talk, and I don't see her, and you're jealous that she's having a closer relationship with Joy. And
Mm.
Ashley gives me the vibes of if I don't like her, you don't need to like her. You know, if I'm mad at her, you need to be mad at her. But Ashley, we're not 10, girl. Like, you gonna have to grow up.
I can't. I cannot. I'm telling you right now. I cannot have friends like that. I never could do that because I had a friend that was like that, and we are no longer friends because
Mm-hmm.
it was ever every little step I take, your voice will not make. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
don't you never going to tell me who I can talk to, or I had a friend that was like, well, if you hanging out with her, then y'all must be talking about me. Well, bitch, let me tell you something that I don't do is give a fuck about you. Yeah. If I'm hanging out, first of all, we were friends before I was friends with you.
Right.
So you
Mm-hmm.
think I'm going to give up my friend because you don't like her?
Right. And
You can keep
sometimes that
my
don't like him be over something stupid. It ain't even because you stole my money, my main. Like, it don't be over nothing.
can't show my company, child, because y'all be like,
You know, it ain't of nothing of substance. Everything is something super petty, just like it is with this Ashley situation. Because And then you're having the audacity to be so mad at Joy because you told her business and then want her to get over it because you over it. No,
Now I can't stand that. Don't tell me when I can. First of all, you try to bully her into
thank
telling
you.
her you better fucking get over it or else.
And
Oh,
that's
what?
exactly what Ashley is doing.
You're not on network. You don't tell me nothing. You don't control my employment on this here series, okay? So what you're not going to do is ever tell me anything. You told my business, okay? And that was a big deal for Joy because Joy and Clifton wanted a special for
Mm-hmm.
spinoff for their wedding, which I don't believe they was gonna get. But hell, it's
I
not.
agree.
So you know,
Mm-hmm.
and you ruined it for them. You took the whole enigma and the spark out of it by telling your little cackling ass friend Alicia.
Mm-hmm. And she thinks she makes it better by saying, "Oh, I held on for this long and I never said anything." Girl, that don't make it better.
No, and let her have told her business.
Thank
She
you.
off, and she would have been like, "I don't care what it is. If I told you, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing." So people can be loyal to you, but you don't got to be loyal to other people.
Because it's
Yeah.
mad day for you. Oh, you have all bits off at this point because it's mad day for me, and I can go off on you. Like it's crazy to me. And even when Ashley did it, we talked about this last time. Girl, you did it when the camera was rolling.
Mm-mm-mm. Exactly.
You did it purpose. Like this wasn't nothing that y'all had a conversation and the camera crew and production got. No, baby, they brought y'all face with the camera, and you told the business.
You made a whole story out of it, and you thought I don't know what the hell you was thinking that Joy was just gonna be like, oh well, I want to be friends with Ashley so bad. I
Right.
get over it. No, Joy is like, girl, I'm old, I'm grown, I'm old and grown. I ain't got time to be chasing after no chicks.
And
Like,
even when they had the conversation at the game and they stepped outside,
mm,
and she was like, "I don't know if I can trust you for us to be friends like that. For me to then what we doing here? Well, actually, you broke a trust,
and you know what? Also, I get that the trust was broken. I really don't think that Ashley should. She definitely shouldn't have said nothing. But then I also got to turn the camera back to you, Joy. What made you? You didn't even tell your parents. So why did you tell Ashley? What would make you? Y'all didn't even tell y'all families that y'all were married. But then you felt so fancy free to tell daggone Ashley?
and
Why?
right. They told Ashley and the right.
Yeah, so I'm like, you told both of them, were you trying to get it on the show? Were you trying to create some drama? I'm just saying, because I'm not going to trust no bitches that I just met 5 minutes ago. And I'm not trusting enough to tell them. That don't
Yeah.
make sense.
And I do wonder as well what was the reasoning behind her telling them. And maybe it could have been on we getting to know each other.
I mean,
Friendship,
but what are we doing? Are we 16, 15? Like, I'm going to give you a little secret. I'm going to see how you act. And if you don't tell my stuff, then I'll be your friend. No, that's a big,
maybe.
that's something real big. Because
Yeah, real huge.
you didn't even want to tell your family. But
Mm-hmm.
tell these old nappy head bitches. No,
Yeah.
met them.
Yeah.
I don't know, but Joy, listen, more power to you. Listen, you told her. Now she got to suffer the aftermath of you not giving a damn about her and not wanting to talk to her. And you gotta, I guess, continue to engage in these silly ass arguments with her.
Right. I also think too that when Joy told her that, Ashley should have took it as my biggest issue with Ashley is that Ashley want to walk around like she's the person that's been done wrong, and you not.
You're
And
not.
the other problem with that is if Shay come to me and say, I need a minute, give her the minute.
Yeah.
That don't mean I'm gonna beat up on you and cut you out and talk down to you because you told me you need a minute. You want to be my friend again. Okay,
Yeah, because you gotta be big enough and care for your friend enough to say,
that part.
my bad, Sean. I fucked up. I fucked up. So you
Take
know,
the L, move on.
move on. Take the L and move on. So yeah.
That's all you got to do. And she's walking around like somebody has did her wrong. Girl, you are the accuser. What are we doing here? So anyway, they get back in the doggone box office and it's time to have a conversation. And Cliff leans over and she took it to a whole nother level and made it seem as if Cliff was trying to buck up at her, as if he was going to hit her, fight her, and she somewhat felt intimidated. Um, Actually, see, this what happens when you do stuff in front of the camera and then you want to go back and tell a different story. Because if you was that afraid and felt some type of way, baby girl, you would have bagged up. You would have said, "Oh my God, can y'all get somebody to get between him? I cannot." But you did none of that. In fact, you got and barked even louder in his face.
Mm.
Like you a nigga about to whoop him. Like this is what you did, and you pulled the Tiffany, and you finna go home, run to your husband, and make it seem as if, oh my God, I'm just this, defenseless little old woman. This big old giant did this to me, and I don't understand, why he would do this to a woman. As you're calling him a sassy AB all at the same time. Come on, man. Come on.
You know what? In that moment, if I'm Joy after me and Ashley come back in and she's saying, get out. No, I'm getting out. I'm not saying I think the mistake was made when Joy was like, I don't gotta go nowhere. No, actually you do. Because this
Mhm.
so what I would do, I'd be like, you know what? Thank you for your time. I'm a head on out. Me and my husband gonna head on out. You know what? Let's just go buy some tickets and sit in the stands downstairs because you don't own the Capitol Arena.
Mhm.
Watch the game. We just ain't got to watch it up in this high up at the damn top nosebleed suite you got. We can go
Right.
down there in the front. How about that? And
Mhm.
I would have stuck it to her and got me some front row seats.
Mhm.
Watch the rest of the game that way. You can't keep allowing somebody to keep revving up the engine of bullshit.
Yep.
That is. She
Mhm.
Ashley got some shit going. Baby girl tired. She needs some Tums. She needs to take a damn nap. Okay. Somebody got to give the bitch some melatonin. She needs to go to sleep.
She
Okay.
can't because she keeping up too much
Yeah.
bull
You got to go get you some chamomile tea and put your feet up and take a nap, bitch. Cause you are just awake and just doing too much. Take a nap.
She messy. She can't go to sleep. That's right.
No, I know. That's she need to find a way because
Yeah.
all this time that she awake, she wreaking havoc on people's lives. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah. And I think she get a kick out of saying this is mine. You know, and get out. Like again, she acts like a child, and you're getting a kick out of. You see what I'm saying? Putting her out like you the big boss dog and I run this and but you don't. You really do not. And I really wanna like Ashley. I really do. But I can't. And even when it come down to Winter and when she met up with what's her name? Serena? What's the
Oh,
other
mm-hmm.
no the that's married to Black.
Oh, Sherelle.
Sheree. I feel like everything that Ashley is doing from this point on is calculated. She don't care about Winter like that.
No.
She don't care about Sherelle like that.
Mm.
But she know I have lost Joy, who she thought was a friend, and I have also lost Arena, who she thought was gonna stick beside her through it all. They ain't messing with her like that.
No.
She needs somebody to film with. She needs somebody to talk to. All right, let me go over there with Winter.
First of all, Winter has peeped her whole card.
And has.
Winter is like, you know what? I know what it is. I'm going to be the person that's neutral because somebody got to make it where everybody can film in one place.
Mm-hmm.
So as much as Joy, they talked about it in both of those interviews. Joy refuses to film with Sherelle and Black, but you went on that trip. You
Did.
trip with Winter and keep on. And here's the Carlos King. Since when do we allow people to say where they not gonna film and they not gonna do this, that, and the third? Now I get it with Melody why you ain't let her do it on Love and Marriage Huntsville because her ex-husband crazy as hell and he, doing the damn most and trying to launch and attack people. But Joy, Sherelle has done absolutely nothing to you.
Nothing. And Blake ain't even done nothing to you, to be honest, because the only thing you holding on to is that he cheated on your best friend. Girl, let that go.
Girl, they married and got kids and doing, and that's been years ago. Like your best friend probably married and got 5 kids.
Thank you, girl. Let that
Yeah, you holding a grudge that nobody else cares about.
don't.
It's really weird. It's crazy. I
And,
don't.
and, and it's one of the things too where I kind of want to like Joy, and I'm looking at her like, hey, Joy and Ashley are the ones like I want to like y'all, but y'all making it real hard for me to like y'all.
They have that Baltimore mean girl mentality. Like both of them are from Baltimore. And
Mm,
those women up there, they are very interesting, can dress their tail off. Oh, I don't know what happened with Joy though.
Joy
Joy
can't dress. I don't know what
just
Joey do.
that part. They hair always laid, but the attitude is something to be desired. It is really stank. Like those women, from what I've encountered, because I went to Morgan, and them girls is rough. So they just being they self. That's what they doing, and you just gotta let the petty stuff go. All that excess arguing over bullshit, you got
Mm,
got to move on because you got to look at the bigger picture. Because at the end of the day, this is y'all business, and
yep.
get filmed together. Here's the thing. Let's talk reality. It took them a whole freaking year to bring your show back. So
That
now y'all are presenting obstacles where now, oh, we don't want to film together. We don't want to do this. Okay, well, guess what? Can't let's go ahead and can that. Cause y'all caused it. It took a long time to get it back. The viewers aren't coming back. Just
nope.
they would like them to. So because of the hiatus. And y'all acting like damn fools. Yeah, let's go ahead and just throw that
And
away.
you're gonna cancel the whole thing. And tell me, what do you think predicting to happen? Do you feel like Arena and Ashley will continue to be friends, or do you feel like eventually they're gonna have a fallout and it's gonna stay as a fallout?
Honestly, I knew they were gonna have a fallout as soon as Monique left. It was just a matter of time because Ashley has a thirst for being the head bitch in charge. She thought she wanted to be in charge when Monique was there, but she hid it just enough,
Mm-hmm.
and she always made it where she made it very clear that her and Monique weren't besties. Like we're not, you know, because she always knew she had to bring them claws out. Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let it ride this first season with you, Monique, but I'm coming for that ass on second.
Gonna get you. Mm-hmm.
Monique bowed out gracefully. So now it's like, okay, now I got to fight with the. She thinks in her head to make this show successful, she got
We
to be
got to do this.
women, and you really
Mm-hmm.
that y'all could be entertaining without fighting with each other. And Arena is probably so caught up. She's in her 50s, so she's not about to be chasing after some 30-some-year-old girl.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Like been there, done that. I'm grown as fuck. Kids. I'm married for 85 years. Like, girl, what?
And her kids, dang, they're close in age with her. Like, I'm not gonna do this. And I see that. I do feel like her and Arena are gonna get to the point to where they probably won't be speaking either,
Mm.
because I think it's only gonna get worse. And it's only so many times for me that you're gonna keep throwing up in my face that I'm over here talking to another person.
Yeah, you
We
never.
are aware of that. Let
Yeah,
it go.
don't tell me who I can be friends with, honey.
Thank you.
Not about to do that. Because if Arena said, you know what, Alicia is actually really annoying. Can you just stop talking to her? You're not gonna do that. That's your best friend.
Thank you.
So, and all of y'all just meeting each other around the same time, even though you want to say, and my thing is, it's real crazy to me how people want to act like they know each other for so long and we so cool. It's like
Mhm.
you use it to your benefit when it's convenient. Oh,
Yep.
us longer. We've known the Tylers for years, and this how you acting. But then when you don't do what they want you to do, I don't really know them like that anyway, you know. So whatever, I'm gonna let that relationship go.
Mm-hmm.
You playing games,
Peggy says Ashley has a real stinky attitude, and Arena doesn't like her attitude and don't want to put up with it. She's jealous of Joy and Arena's relationship. I agree. And the one part I wanted to point out in that comment is that Arena don't like her attitude. I think Arena is starting to see her for who she really is.
yeah,
I think that's because when it came down to the Winter situation, Winter was going after Arena and Ashley.
mm-hmm,
And they both was getting into it with Winter. So it was kind of easy to kind of team up with Ashley because Winter out here talking crazy, saying my man cheating on me, got the Winter was doing some things. But now that another woman has came into the fold and she's really cool, and now you see your girl is being, like y'all saying in the chat, the mean girl and childish on top of that, it's kind of like, now I can step back because I ain't in the bull crap with you with this situation.
right,
Good thing. Like you are on some other type stuff.
right,
And I think that's gonna be the reason because even Arena is starting to kind of hint around by saying it herself.
mm.
Like, why are you acting this way?
It's too much. It's like she has a need for minions
Mm-hmm.
validated unless somebody is pining after her for her affection. And I'm like, but girl, who is doing that? You are. I mean, no,
Alicia.
you're a DJ's wife. You're not the president's wife. You're not Denzel Washington's wife.
Not
Like
the CEO of nobody's company's wife.
you,
Fortune 500,
yeah,
nothing.
you're not Jeff Bezos' wife. Like you, you DJ Quick one, and that radio. I mean, girl, what? Stop, stop.
Yeah.
Because I'm not pressed. Like I wouldn't. I live in this area, and it's not like I'll be like, oh my god, I gotta be around Ashley Silva because I can learn so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What am I gonna learn from you? How to stay awake for 3 days, girl? Bye.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
And actually making it bad even for her and Arena because you shaded the heck out of Arena in your confessional.
yeah, I couldn't stand what she gonna say when on her little uh on her YouTube channel. She said she didn't like how Arena was like, maybe she's feeling like this because of the issues she's having with her mom. Quick doesn't really spend as much time with her as she always has to do stuff with the kids. I'm like, that wasn't a dig, that was reality. You
Thank
talked
you.
no. But you said in last season, she was talking about how Arena don't have a mind of her own and Jamie controls her and
Yep.
this third. So you was talking trash about her last season. So girl, what girl bye.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
I really want to like Ashley because one thing I do like about Ashley that's steadfast is that she's honest about her story. She
Mm-hmm.
she not like them damn Scots where they just making up
Right.
and just like, okay, so this is what we're going to do this season. We're going to
Mm-hmm.
have all this money and we're doing all these projects and we're going to stage some shit. We're going to do all that. No, Ashley is really, she's talking about some real life stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I can appreciate that about her, but I also want her to have some accountability.
Yeah.
But that don't live inside of her.
It don't. And I think she gonna have to learn the hard way when everybody be against her than for her.
Right.
And I think that's when she's gonna have to come off her high horse, sit down, and get her life together. Because again, Quick ain't there because he running out the door to go do job number 35. So I don't know. She gonna have to come down eventually. And Alicia can't be your saving grace every time it's time to film because Alicia is not a part of the show.
No.
She's not even a friend of the show. She's just your friend.
She's just a loudmouth chick. That's your friend.
So, but I think Peg said she needs some humble pie. I think she'll be getting some really quickly because ain't nobody gonna want to fool with her and they already seeing her for what she's worth. And the fact that she's calling this man a sassy B and, trying to allude to certain things. And I saw where she put on Twitter Sunday where she was like, well, Jamie did the same thing, but y'all forgot. Jamie wasn't saying it in a way of how you were saying it.
Right.
You meant it to be malicious. You meant it to be mean. You was trying to take a dagger at him.
Mm-hmm.
What he said and what you said are two totally different meanings for what he said about being sassy. And that's another thing. You want to call out everybody else, but you want to make it seem like it's okay for me to do this because they did it.
No.
It
Too hard.
ain't the same thing.
It don't work like that. And she, you know, for her to be calling, so I hate when women use those little gay slurs to get
Yeah,
somebody sassy and this, that, and the third. But if he sat up there and called you a bitch or called you an angry black woman or something like that, you would be pissed. So you can sit up there and say whatever you want to this man and jump in his face and do this, that, and the third. But I mean, how would he have handled that situation correctly besides not saying nothing?
I feel like that's what she wanted because that's what she do to quit. And Jamie, I think Jamie was the one who said that. How
Mhm.
she talk to her husband, she feel like she can talk like that to anybody else because she talk crazy to Jamie too. That's why her and Jamie go back and forth because they brought that up. And even Quick was like, "But I look at y'all like a brother and sister, so that's why I don't say anything." But then something needs to be said because if she's getting into it with every man because of her mouth, you need to say something.
Exactly. Exactly. Here's the thing. Jamie is a retired police officer. If he really felt inclination that something was going to happen where Cliff was being utterly disrespectful,
Correct.
it's his in his nature to do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it wasn't ever that deep. I just want Ashley. She's gotten so caught up. For years she wanted to be on Real Housewives of Potomac. So she's trying
Yeah.
to she thinks that this is how she holds on to this spot for this show. But she really needs to think big picture on how to keep the show on air.
Yep.
Because stuff right here is going to turn the fans away real quick.
Mm-hmm. And I don't, and I feel like even when it comes down to her and because her and Candace are friends.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
Yeah, Raina.
if you want to cross over, you have to fix yourself, boo.
Yeah.
Point blank, period, the end. But all right, child, that was it.
Yeah. What else going on there?
Yes, and speaking of nothing else going on, we'll just stay in the DC area before we go back to Atlanta. And we'll talk about these Potomac heifers. Let me tell you something. My biggest, like, I cannot believe I'm looking at this on my TV screen was Ashley and NECA.
Uh
Those two heifers
mm.
had me hot up under the collar. I said, now, wait a minute. Let me start with Ashley and her forehead. I find it funny that you the same girl who was mad at Candace for her generational wealth, and you're holding on to the creep keeper of a husband because you need signs of financial security. Makes sense, friend.
Nope.
Girl, you can divorce him because you need the money. So I
She
want to know how they work.
child. You know what? I'm glad that Mia sort of pointed it out. She was like, "Well, it's kind of like you talked about Candace or whatever, and this, but you're staying with Michael because of support. Talking about her, mind you, it's very different. That's Candace's mother, and let me go ahead and clear this up for everybody real quick. It's okay when the white people have trust fund babies. Where'd you think that word came from? Trust
Thank
fund
you.
have money, generational wealth for their families. It's okay for them. But us
Mhm.
folk, we got to struggle and be poor.
Thank you.
stuff to leave things down to our children. Ashley even said, I want to make sure that we can leave money, make sure that we can create generational wealth for our sons. So why is it a problem for Candace to reap the benefits from her
Thank
parents?
you. But
That
see, that's what I said. Like, look how the tables have turned.
Yep.
Because you was mad at her that she had this money. Her townhouse was in her name. Her mom just helped her get it.
Yeah.
Ain't that the point? For you to fast forward however many years later to be living in the house, for you to tell us that you put Dean and Asher, whatever their child name is, on the deed. Like, you told us that. Now, what you just made, I mean, Candace, because her name was on the deed, but you turn around and do the exact same thing.
Girl, she just jealous because her mother couldn't do it for her. And mind you, you taking care of your mother. It ain't the other way
No,
around.
Michael is
Yeah,
taking care of
exactly.
her mother.
But let's also discuss this. What's your name? Ashley. Let me talk to you real quick. How much money you make on this show? You don't need Michael. Are you that irresponsible? I remember when she said, I don't even know how to pay the light bill. Like, girl, what? What? It's no way that I'm gonna be asking my husband, "Hey, I need $10. Did you change the code on the bank card? Because I just went to the bank and I was going to draw some money out and it didn't work." No, you will never have control over my finances to the T like that. That is crazy. I never want to utter the words, "Let me get $10 from my." No, what I look like? No, 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 and no. And I get it. Being on this show isn't going to last forever. I get it. But you are making, actually, we are in season 8.
Yep,
Okay. You are making a good coin on this show. You
making a great point.
all of the seasons. You gotta be making at least $500,000 a season.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all are shown twice a year. So girl, stop.
But here's the thing, because we saw in other episodes where she need a nanny and she need a chef and she need, baby, you want to cut some of these costs. Okay, let's start there. You can even get your own house without him.
Girl. Insane. It's
You
crazy.
could get the house. You needed him for the house.
You can make oodles and noodles by yourself, honey. You don't need no chef. Spaghetti and meatballs. You got that. Them kids. What you feeding them children? Huh? Spaghettios. That's all they need. You tripping, child? It's the audacity for me. You you not worried about being outside because a person that is very worried about being homeless again, you make concessions. You
Thank you. You do stuff that makes sense.
exactly,
And
exactly.
go and get new titties ain't one of them.
And dressing like a Bama still. Like, girl, you just naked is not the style. Okay? You are naked with ugly clothes on.
Oh, like, do y'all have a store named Rainbow? Have you heard of Rainbow?
Yes.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
it's Rainbow. Every time she put on something, it's giving Rainbow.
Yeah, it's trash. And hell, Rainbow got some good pieces because Angela Simmons be modeling some of the stuff to kind of revive it. And
If you catch them on a good day, you can.
you got to know how to. I remember when I was in college, I was putting them outfits together. But
Mm-hmm.
have to really search through them shelves. Ashley ain't searching. She getting the first thing she see up front that they think is stylish. As long as it show a left tit, that's cute to her.
And
No.
having her booty cheek out, she
Yeah,
all right.
yeah, because girl, you looking like a mess. That's what you look like. You look
And
like
then she trying to cry because if this ever happened to me and my kids, girl, ain't not a damn piece of a tear came out your eye. You couldn't even well up enough tears to
no.
make the tear come out. Girl, I feel no ways tired about you in this situation, Miss Ma'am, because you put yourself in this situation and you knew you weren't gonna leave him there. Just kept letting him go over there every time Dick and Harry and Sally and Sue. You been on about because you're there for the finance.
She's just gonna say that they're getting a divorce, so that to prevent, if anybody is saying, "Oh, we saw Michael in a hotel room," she'd be like, "Oh well, we're getting a divorce."
Correct.
A way to avoid the backlash from all of that. That's all that is.
She's not going anywhere.
She's not.
She's not going to leave him.
She's like, Michael is 75 years old. Hell, I just wait for that ass to croak. That's
Thank
exactly
you. She's not gonna leave him. The reality of it is that I'm sure she probably have a life insurance policy on him,
yeah,
and she probably put one for them cheering too. For so they all gonna get a payday when he kicked the bucket.
girl.
And she know that if I divorce him, my money train is gonna stop. She's
At
not gonna get to stop the money train.
100%.
She's not gonna stop it. But whatever, Ashley. Let's move on to Miss Nick.
Mm.
Neka, honey, Bookie, let me tell you something. First thing I want you to do is get a better wig.
Oh my God.
After you finish getting a better wig, the next thing I want you to do is go find you a better makeup artist that knows how to match your foundation, because your neck and your face should be the same color. Your face should not be my complexion, and your neck is the complexion of your actual. Like it should, you shouldn't be my complexion in the face, and your real complexion in the neck.
Hallelujah.
Get it together. Tell him to go down the neck. Or we're gonna be saying shade out. Like, I'm gonna need you to figure this out, baby boo. Look, Rihanna got a whole line for all the shades. What you going over there to a Sephora
Mm.
and say, baby boo, can you fix me? What's my color?
Ha. Necka needed some makeup on her necka.
Yes, like mess me up, friend, because I don't know what it is. My makeup artist got me out here looking crazy on these streets. Like, come get me together, okay? So now we got that out the way, Nigga. Let's move on to the next part. Girl, I'm gonna need you to keep sitting down, and I don't want to see these little fake tears from you either, because you sitting up here and still. See, you know you got caught when Wendy hit you with, but what did I do?
Right. Correct.
But see, your family said, I what
Mm-hmm.
did I do?
Yep.
Nigga, you had no answer. Because Wendy has done nothing to you. And everything that you're getting is coming from your sister, uncle, baby, daddy concept. Like, you got nothing from somebody that was in the house with her.
Child.
Thing is, well, that's what they told. Who is they?
Exactly. Mind you, you're lying all around the town, because you sat up there and said that you got the call from her mother. Now you leaning on understanding of, oh no, they called my cousin-in-law. But then you lied earlier in the season and said that the mama actually called you. You just jumping all around in circles here. It's a lot of hurdles. It's a lot of hurdles, okay? It's just it's Marion Jones over here. You running around in circles. But NECA, just get on. Like you didn't play your cards right.
Then she messed up big time.
Messed up.
You messed up, girl.
Messed up. Mm-hmm.
I think that with NECA, too, you came in too hard.
Yep.
Like you came in hard in the paint
Mm-hmm.
for no apparent reason. Like you came in super hard, girl. Back up some. Hold on. I
Yep.
asked you yesterday. Why you hollering at me? Like why you coming at me with the bull crap? And you're so, which I don't understand why people want to beat up Ashley, Giselle, and Robin Tell so much that they don't even like you like that.
They don't.
They don't like you.
They brought you in. Here's the thing, and you got to have the worst personality, because they brought you in to come for Wendy and Candace, and they don't even stick around you to help you get them. They just like, okay, we had dinner, we gave you your assignment, go ahead, do that. But
Now
these,
you out there on the wolves by yourself.
yeah, and these women don't determine whether you gonna return next season. So you took on an assignment of bullshit. That's what you did. And now you are the least favorite. No
Yep.
way and favorite. You are the least favorite. And we are just waiting for you to get a pink slip at this point. And
She's gonna get one.
yeah, you trying to save now you trying to save yourself. You trying to get a life jacket from Wendy by trying to apologize to her. Oh no,
Gonna fix it. Yep.
the your sink your ship has sunk.
You
Yep.
messed up. Your replacement was the girl, I can't think of her name, who
He
came in on the trip. There go your replacement, boo boo. She was cute in her confessionals. Baby, she was giving. Like, there go your replacements right there. And you just pretty much just let them right on over there to her to give you your job. You gave your job away.
yep, you
Just
did.
like that. You gave your job away. And even with NECA, it took you too long to nip this in the bud, and you have made your whole storyline about it. He say, she say.
Right.
Your whole storyline has been about what somebody else did that probably really didn't do. What
Child.
are we doing, NECA?
But you know what? The sad part about it is Wendy is going to end up looking like the bad guy because people are going to say, Wendy, you gotta let it go. You gotta move on because we gotta move the storyline forward. But I thought about it because I was one of those people that was thinking that, but then I was like, no, because you talk about my mama, it's a problem.
Thank you. And you didn't talk about her. You saying my mama out here doing voodoo. She a witch. She out here checking for you. Like, you ain't even that important for her to be doing this. So, and I do feel like when you cross certain lines, we can exist, but baby, we'll be no more than existence. I'm
I,
gonna speak, say, hey, we're gonna go about our business, but it's gonna stop there.
yeah,
But never you messed up, and now here you are towards the end of the season, and now you want to have a kumbaya mama girl. You could have did that in the beginning. You could have been nipped this in the bud. Because my thing is, baby, where your husband at? Because if you better watch out, because Giselle don't snatch him.
child.
Because she ain't coming over there that fine for nothing.
Mm-mm.
Every
Yeah.
time she go over that house, baby, she got on something tight and right.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But
Every time.
he want to have kids though. She too old.
She don't care. She's in this house.
Yeah. But I don't know if that's gonna work for her. And plus, she hell Necca having problems having daggone kids, so he might be
Mm-hmm.
younger. He might try to zoom over there to Candace and get them eggs that she got and hatch them.
Okay. But yeah, with NECA, I'm like, you did this wrong, and now all of a sudden you want to make amends. If you and I'm at the point of if I feel like you wrong me, I ain't got to be your friend. It
No,
is what it is. I'm moving right on along. I'm not ready to make amends and make it right, but you know you have to because you have nothing to stick to the situation, and now you want to take my mic off because she know what she did, and now you want, girl.
but girl, the I love the fact that Wendy said, "But what did I do?
Thank you.
Did I say that you are need to be in a shrine? I'm the one that's on the show. You came on here literally
Thank
with an agenda to come from me, talking about my mama and my sister.
mm-hmm.
Really think that that was going to make me love you?
Right.
No, girl.
And that said that on my TikTok video, which was like the people you got to beef with ain't on the show, boo.
Exactly. So you came on here guns blazing, doing the most for the dumbest stuff. Like, and I get it. It's a cultural thing or whatever. So I don't want to downplay what
Correct.
their culture, but
Mm-hmm.
at the same token, knowing what it means to your culture, you should have had that conversation. The reality is, you got played.
Yep.
Lebe, your ass wasn't gonna last for but one damn season.
Yep.
Lebe was hoping that you were going to talk. Something smells like it's burning. On top, child. What the hell? Hold on.
You can go check it out. Go check it out. But I agree. I think that she thought that the Lebo, whatever their name is, was going to be able to bring her on the show to tell her part, and it still did not work. And then you got Ashley over here stirring up the pot even more. And Ashley was even lying because Ashley was like, oh, maybe I did say that wrong. Maybe I shouldn't have said X, Y, and Z. Maybe I did add a little more sauce to it. So all of this has went wrong, and it went wrong the wrong way. So
Yeah.
much so that even Robin, I feel like it's so gone that they don't even care about it anymore. Because if Robin and Giselle really still wanted to stick it to him, they'll still be bringing it up. Would you still gonna let her talk? I mean, like they're not. They don't even care about it anymore. And I think once she realized that she lost the Giselle and Robin side of the fight, my opinion, I feel like she had to go back over there to Wendy with her head tucked between her legs.
Yep.
With a let us have a conversation.
Girl, give me 2 minutes. I got to run upstairs.
Yo, girl, do your thing. Mm-hmm. So I think with that, I kind of hope Flora said both ladies are from the same culture, so they know what lines shouldn't cross. And I think and you're right. And I feel like that's the biggest thing that Wendy has been saying all along. You know what this is like. Why would you say this? Why would you do this? You know how this is affecting our family. And I feel like that's why Nneka also want to make it better because she's getting backlash as well. But Nneka, you started it. And because you know how y'all culture is, you should have said, I'm gonna keep my hands off it. Let's go in another angle. Let's try another way, but we don't play like that. We can play about a lot of things, but that ain't gonna be one of them. And I feel like Nneka should have led with that. But you let them put you in the trick bag and you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. So Nneka, baby girl, I don't feel sorry for you. You allowed it to happen. You deal with it. I don't think you're coming back next season. But hey, you should have thought about this a little bit better. And more importantly, you should have let the people get into your story a little bit more, which is you're trying to have a baby. You're moving into your house. I know production only shows so much, but at the same time, you should have been spending more of your time talking about you. How dreadful for you to get on the TV show and spend your time talking about people that we ain't even seen their face. How dreadful for you to come and spend your whole storyline. It is hard to get on reality TV shows and you spent your whole time talking about somebody else in a shoulda, coulda, woulda situation. And
Girl,
you may not even be back.
girl, oh shit. My
And
husband
that's
so my husband blew out a candle and I was like, what the fuck is that smell?
good.
It's
Oh,
I thought
who knows? You may be smelling stuff.
I thought my house was burning down. It smelled like burnt Chinese food. I was like, that ain't the smell that
Burn.
was like, I said, you smell that? It smelled like something burning. He was like, well, I did blow out a candle.
You burn Chinese food for me.
I'm like, what? That ain't the smell I'm smelling. But what y'all talking about, Robin?
Yeah, yet again, Robin slipped her. Robin gonna do it.
Now that's what you know. What I feel like this whole stupid Nneka and Wendy story was a total diversion because they were supposed to be digging in Robin's ass this season.
Yes.
And
Mm-hmm.
Robin and this, I don't care, blah 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 blah, and all that. Her being an annoying, repulsive child, like she is just, I can't. Oh, I can't with her. She gotta go.
That blah 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 at the end was sending me.
It was. I'm like, girl, why do you even care? She's giving her room. This has absolutely nothing to do with you. You go off to your corner and in your room that you have to yourself, and don't worry about what we got going on over here.
But then she started off by saying this ain't no kumbaya trip. We
Yeah,
to me. If that's the case, then girl, I'm gonna let them do whatever they want to do. I'm gonna go sit over here, kick my feet up on this sandy beach, and I'm gonna go. They'll figure it out. I got my room.
But why did you feel the need to say this isn't a kumbaya trip? Like you're basically letting everybody know I want everybody to have a terrible time. What? You a miserable bitch.
Well, Karen, her professional shade is everything for me because even when Karen said that, she was like, "Yeah, because one got you going through everything, you just don't want to care about nothing no more, huh?" So I'm with Karen on it. Like, why is it? And then, what trip do we ever know in the history of anybody's reality show that the drama ain't gonna come up at the doggone trip?
Exactly.
Where?
And not you telling people this ain't no kumbaya trip. Like that really sent me. Like, why did you have to say that? And
But
even
I feel like she needed to say that because production told her, "I'm not about everybody going on this trip.
exactly.
Y'all do that mess in DC. No, no. Everybody coming up on here."
She's annoying. And my thing is also Karen is 60 years old. Why
Yes.
would you want her to bunk? Why are you bunking her with somebody?
Mm-hmm.
You are a petty bitch.
And Robin knew what she was doing because everybody that she liked got a single room.
Exactly.
And everybody you do not like had to share.
She's the worst and a waste of space.
She knew what she was doing.
Mm.
And if she don't want to share a room, again, this ain't no kumbaya trip, so it don't matter. If she wasn't gonna spend her own coin, then let her spend her own
It's
coin, Robin.
on coin. You Bravo pay for it because we know
Thank you.
coin to pay for all these people, Robin. Just let's stop.
Because
Let
one did lose his job, man.
exactly. And his coaching job wasn't paying that damn much.
And was it? So, girl, bye.
Girl.
Have several seats. And it's this whole block. Girl, how old are you, Robin? Why are you saying blah, 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 blah? And you're saying it for a long time. Like, you never stop saying it.
She's annoying.
But I was here for Karen kept calling her Raggedy AB. Like, I was loving every bit of it. Like, she kept hitting her with you Raggedy AB.
mm.
But I
Karen,
like it.
Karen was not. Karen was time enough for her. She was like, "Oh, you want to play? Oh, bitch, I'm time enough for that ass. Okay, yeah, don't play with me, mofo."
I was loving the Raggedy AB. I'm sorry. Loving it. That was hilarious to me. Okay. But that was that. We see at the very end where they crown NECA. And of course, Giselle being facetious as always, trying to be petty and want to give the crown to NECA. And Candace walks away and she was like, "I'm not about to do this." And the episode ends. What do you think about them crowning NECA?
I think that was just a waste of time. I mean,
I do too.
that whole Grand Dame stuff is just like, okay, whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
won't even be here next season, so who cares? Go ahead, wear your little sash, because your time is done. The time is up. And
So you're
Giselle,
gonna have to give it back to Karen at the end of the day, is what you're saying?
what'd you say?
I said, so you're saying they're gonna have to give it back to Karen at the end of the day?
He never go away. This is just a game. Giselle
Right.
play these sorority girl games.
Yep.
Like, girl, have you done anything to support a charity? Have you done anything that the organization is really about? All you have done is play them little stupid college girl games from way back when. Like nobody is really checking for any of that shit that you're doing. That hazing,
Mm-hmm.
that's not working.
Yep.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Nobody care. I agree. And Candace walks off and she's not here for it. I feel like they're gonna get to arguing about that as well. So
Candace, I'm not really I don't take her seriously because one minute you want to be friends with Ashley and she freaking her husband is suing you. Then you will if Giselle say sorry to you, you'll be her friend. You thought that Robin was your friend. You are just very flim flam flip flop. Now you did, and you lost your friendship with Monique and was sitting up there fighting her and all this, that, and the third. But yet you continue to kiss these bras ass that done lied on your husband, talked about you till the day is gone. Like, girl, what? I I'm through with Candace.
This
Go.
is what I think with Candace. I think Candace knows that the show have to go on. And I think because she looks at it from their way, kind of like we were talking about with DC, she just can't center herself around one person and her husband and think that she'll be able to go through a whole season. She have to interact with the other girls.
Right.
Maybe if it have to be on some fake bull crap, all right, I can fake it till we make it for the sense of the show. But for me, I think that's what it is. But in this sense, when it comes to Candace, I think she's probably really over Giselle for real. I don't think there's nothing Giselle could do at this point to make her come back to the other side.
She said on Angela Yee's radio station that if Giselle apologized to her, that maybe they can move forward. She needs to admit that she made up this whole thing to defame her husband, but she would have to admit that, and then they can move forward. There's nothing that you could do to move forward with me, because the fact that you had enough balls to do something like that, I don't need you in my circle.
And Giselle is playing the Ashley game, and now you want to go around make it seem like you did something wrong. Hell,
Exactly.
you cheated on my husband. How the
Right.
audacity you gonna go and tell Karen you have no, I have no interest in being friends with her. Baby, she your husband.
Girl, that's another one. That must be like a DMV thing for people to think that you give a damn about them wanting to be your friend.
But like you said, she's so used to being the sorority girl and the mean
Yeah,
girl that everybody's supposed to bow down to Queen Giselle.
a mess.
Cause I'm a light skinned girl with the pretty eyes, and everybody wants me. And but child, that was the episode. So we can wrap this thing on up, and we finna end it out with Married to Medicine. Married to Medicine was just an okay episode. I
Mm.
didn't really get too much out of it. I think that Alicia and Dr. Heavily are a lot alike in more ways than none. But I feel like the reason why I ain't gonna say alike, but they're kind of doing the same things. Dr. Heavily do it willingly, and Dr. Damon ain't out here talking outside of his neck like Kimma. And Alicia is doing it because she feels like this how I need to keep my man because he's a good man and he makes good money. And if he needs me to bend, I'll bend. And Kimma is talking out the side of his neck. But Dr. Heavily always talks about how she gonna cater her man and I'm gonna do whatever. I'm gonna fix plate, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. So she's doing everything that Kimma want Alicia to do. The difference is Alicia don't want to do it and faking it and Heavily like doing it. Like, do that make sense?
I feel like that is so not the thing.
You don't think so?
I think Heavenly is a clown. This is a whole this is a whole like persona for her. Like she loves to embarrass Dr. Damon and say stuff about Daddy, yeah, the daddy, I be sucking your dick, right, Daddy? Uh-huh. And all of that. And he'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Like, his own grimace voice, oh heavenly, oh my gosh. Like he just be
So
he
funny when
so
she do that.
and like I just really think Heavenly over there running shit. Like I really feel like she be putting on a dominatrix outfit and probably, sticking it in places that it don't need to be stuck. And Damon over there just twirling around on the pole. You never know what the fuck they over there.
Oh man,
But
Dr. Daddy.
I think Alicia is actually worse than what she displays herself to be too. I think she be cussing Kimma out at home. And I think Kimma is over there, he trying to show off in public in front of company. That's what he be doing. And I don't think that should be rocking at home. Now I do think that she does too much, because ain't no damn way I'm gonna be working two jobs and then I'm coming home and I've still got to be making your plate, and you work one job and I gotta come home, take care of the kids, cook your dinner too. No, we both working, sir.
Mm-hmm.
We both gonna have responsibilities in this house. Gone is the day where a woman in the 60s and 70s is at home, and then then you cater to your man's every need and children, because that's your job, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I be motherfucking goddamn if I'm working all day and then you want me to come home and do everything too. Nigga, I can do bad by my damn self, because you just a living dildo at this point that's helping pay the bills. No, a- absolutely not. I will downsize and get a real dildo and get rid of your ass. That's what I would do.
At this rate, because ooh, baby, the cracks are showing. They ain't gonna make it.
Mm-mm.
They ain't gonna make it. The cracks are showing in their relationship, and I agree. I think you can definitely see how both of them are faking the funk when they get around it. She's trying to come off like she's the Stepford wife, you know, your
Mhm.
wish is my command, type thing, and you can tell that he's trying to show like he got the big ball dog down there in the pants area, and he probably really don't, and the cracks are showing. Even when they were talking about the money situation,
Mm.
even in the confessional, he's telling her, you're getting too serious. You're getting too serious. And don't you cut me off. The cracks are starting to show in their marriage. Maybe they should be a little bit more better with the smiling through. I'm actually pissed at you, but I'm gonna smile the whole time while I'm talking. And they probably should have worked on it a little bit more before coming on the show, because them heifers, as well as the audience, is about to peep all of the game.
I think they're fighting to be interesting because they moved from DC to Atlanta so that they can be on the show. Because there was supposed to be a Married to Medicine DC, and
Mhm.
some things fell through the cracks where that show didn't happen or come to fruition. So they're like, trying to grasp at straws, because she knows she ain't said shit all season. So now you want to just go all out at the end. But that's not enough to save you. Bring Audra back so we can have somebody that's a
Ours was great.
sweet tea. And yeah, get rid of Alicia. Alicia, you didn't do a good job. Get rid of Phaedra, because Phaedra didn't even provide comedic relief. Like she's just sitting there collecting a check and doing absolutely nothing.
Yep, I agree.
I'm like, okay, why is Phaedra here again?
I agree. She's not bringing anything. Alicia didn't bring anything.
No.
I agree. Audra was good TV.
Mm-hmm.
Girl was good TV. Now
Yep.
I do feel like she fought a little too much of Heavenly's battle, but she was good TV nonetheless. She made it work for her.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't think Dr. Simone, Jackie, and Heavenly are going anywhere, honestly. But I can see, I don't think they'll get rid of Jackie. If Jackie is no longer on the show, I feel like it's because Jackie walked away. I don't think they would ever let Jackie go.
She need to go because I'm tired. And Sweet Tea, why was you like this? Jackie, I'm just so I'm so sorry. I wasn't feeling myself. I've had my period 8 times this month. It's just a lot. I just really have a lot. Girl, why is you in her face like that? Was y'all about to? I thought if you did this, y'all was gonna be making out.
Feel like with Sweet Tea, this is my opinion. Because somebody said that here you go, Miss Thing 1980 said Sweet Tea had to kiss the ring, aka Dr. Jackie. I feel like Gregory got in that tail.
Yeah, he did something.
I think Gregory got it because he gave us a little teach up. But baby, when them mics cut off and they handed him all that stuff, I think he got in her tail. Because
Yeah,
you could tell he was utterly embarrassed about the way she reacted.
right. Well, you married a 30. And we can't even say nothing about her age. You just got to have some decorum about you. Have something yourself. Because but on the other hand, I'm kind of glad that she did. I've thought about it. I'm kind of glad she stuck it to Jackie a little bit because Jackie just skates on by. I didn't think it needed to be that deep, but I'm glad she said what she said to
I
Jackie.
agree. I agree.
He
Never going
just,
against Jackie.
I'm tired of seeing you with your patients. You,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I'm a doctor and I'm this. Okay, I'm a good citizen in society. Do I get
Right.
like act like I'm elitist because of it?
Mm-hmm.
I look at vagina. I've seen couple vaginas in my life too. Should I
Mm-hmm.
broadcast it to the world?
Yep.
The hell, like, girl, you are not creating world peace with every gynecology exam.
And you know what? I actually would have liked Dr. Jackie a little bit better if she went back to her original plan was to let me be the peacekeeper, let me bring all the ladies together and have our kumbaya moment. Because you know, she did that literally every season. She'll host some type of something
Yeah,
to bring the ladies together.
now all she want to do is give people O shots
Yeah.
and Brat and BB Judy on the show. Girl, bye.
Yeah. She went from being a cast member to now, oh, it's all about marketing because the people love me. And I'm finna to show y'all this, and this. So it has now became this. I'm no longer a castmate no more. This is how I'm gonna continue to. I ain't mad at it. Let me say, I ain't mad at it.
Bravo is her live commercial, but
Yes.
that's only because they're getting a percentage of all the stuff that she's doing. But eventually they're going to be like, I just don't think that there's anybody to replace her right now. So it's just like, oh, okay, we'll just keep bringing her back. We don't really have any young, spunky doctors that are in the mix to bring
Mhm.
sense. So yeah, why take her off the show?
Yeah. I think that, but going to your point as well, I agree. I think there's nothing wrong with what Sweet Tea did, and it is time for them to kind of hold Jackie feet to the fire about some things. I think it was how she did it, girl,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
girl, like
It was shock value. It was spicy, but it's
yeah,
you did like you do stuff just because you use nice words doesn't mean it's okay for you to be a shitty individual because that's
correct,
bringing up quad and all this and the third and you try to say yeah we were being mean, and okay, just because you admitted it nicely
yeah,
doesn't that I'm still not mad at you over because at the end of the day you did it.
you did it,
Yeah, and
and
you,
you think because you didn't holler and raise your voice an octave or two,
yeah,
everything is okay. You're being passive aggressive.
I needed her to be like, oh, you old raggedy bitch.
Little Karen. Yeah, yeah. I so gave too much of anything. I feel like it was cute. It was light. I like the men going to cook, the women going to do
Golf.
the golfing. So it was a cute little show. Of course, they're gonna always be messy because they want to have a therapy session at the end of every couple's trip. They want to have a therapy session. But uh, one thing I did want to point out: what's going on in the DR for Curtis, for Ray, for what's Mia's husband name? His name is G2. Gordon. Why all the husbands going over to the DR every year? What's going on over yonder?
Girl to get some pussy. They going over there getting their little dick wet. But hey, whatever. I guess it's what they saying it's golf. Mm-hmm.
Because Karen admitted that Ray go every year and been going for 20 something years.
Mm.
Mia admitted that Gordon goes every year.
There you
That's
go.
where Curtis been all this season over there in the DR.
Gordon might really be playing golf because he can't get his dick hard anyway. So
And where
Ray said, "You know what? I'm playing golf now too because I and Gordon, we about doing the same things here. We both need some added assistance, and I'm a little tired. I'm old. I don't even feel like being hard all day because that's what that pill does for you. I want it to go down at some point, and you know what?
Ray?
it ain't going down. So I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna be over here and play golf. We'll leave that for, you know.
Every year for me. Okay.
I think Jackie, excuse me, y'all. Jackie just need to have an open marriage. She just need to let Curtis go ahead and get him a woman because you are not giving him any attention. You come home, get this man has told you season after season after season that he wants attention. You so called was leaving the office at 2 o'clock. You continue to take work over him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you expect?
I asked this question when I did a video. What's keeping them together?
Comfort is you used to. I don't want to move out of my house. I don't want to have to. They're old and set in their ways.
But
Jackie is.
when they have like the cleanest break, they ain't got no cheering together. It looks like they don't have no business together.
Well, I don't think it would be a clean break because they've been together for so long. So it's like it still would be messy. Like now he's gonna be, unless they have some type of ironclad prenup, he would be entitled to half of her earnings with even without no children. Because I mean they owe at this point, so kids wouldn't be a factor.
Yeah.
So
I
girl,
was wondering because since we've been seeing y'all for 10 years and 10 seasons, maybe it's been some bad season. Like every season, it's been a problem. So I'm wondering what is it?
she ain't listening. And she gonna end up single because he gonna find him somebody over in DR, and all them houses that he's setting up over there, he gonna end up living in one with his baby mama because he
Now
gonna.
you sitting up shot. Oh, please don't get nobody else pregnant, Curtis. Please.
I hope he's smart enough to get a vasectomy.
Please don't get nobody pregnant because Dr. Jackie would be in jail. I feel like she would lose her ish if this man got somebody pregnant.
Ah, Jackie,
Especially since she wanted a baby and he shut it down.
yeah, she probably be relieved, like, oh, okay, whatever. I ain't treating the man right anyway. I would think that would be the mature thing to do, but she'll play victim.
Yeah. I
Ah,
think she'll be like, oh, I got the people back on my side. And there you have it. All right, you guys, that's all we got. We got no more friend. Any last words, thoughts, comments, concerns? What you got, friend?
I just want to say, bold and bougie. I don't know if I'm gonna keep watching it.
I said I was gonna look at it. Um, yeah. I
It's
think
very,
Malaysia, the whole cast is really throwing me off. I do not see how these women are cohesive in any way, but
yeah. Just watch it and we'll talk about it. I want to get your thoughts. I just think that
I forgot to look at it.
it's a very thrown together. You can tell it's very thrown
Yeah,
together.
by the cast, you can tell that.
It's very thrown together. Carlos King, this is your way into Atlanta. I feel like if you really wanted to help Nene Leakes, you could have had her on this show. You
Why did you bring her?
That would have been your way to get her back on TV and get her a check. But did you put her on the show? No, you did not. You
And
did
it
not.
would have been gold.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how it would have been with those women. Like Nene around Tamika Raymond. That woman, I understand why her ass gonna be single for the rest of her life. She just got a bad attitude for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like, girl, you ain't never gonna get rode hard. It's just a mess. But yeah, I'm gonna watch the next episode and see what is going on. But I don't.
Yeah, I said I was gonna look at it. The cast to me again is kind of like why Malaysia, why Crystal, why Tamika? Yeah, this don't even go together. It
Crystal, I kind of feel bad for Crystal because everybody keeps talking about Moneta this, Moneta that. I'm like, damn, well, Moneta should have been on the damn show because y'all owe her some money, much as y'all talking about her.
but I think they had to feel like they had to take her for and give her some get back because people like Money.
Yeah, but she not on the show. Crystal been married to that man for how long now? They're
Mm-hmm.
course, she's going through heartbreak over the divorce. Like, leave that lady. Let it burn.
Mhm.
Like Usher. To
Let it burn.
let it burn.
Let it burn. All right, you guys. That's it. That's all. We ain't got no more. Good luck to Portia, Ashley, and all them folks. Okay. We hope it works out for y'all. Y'all already know what to do. If y'all did not, what you waiting on? Hit that like button, share it out, tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. Subscribe to my Shay. Have you made 5,000?
I did.
Shout out to Shay. She have made her 5,000, her 5K. Congrats, friend, to
Thank you.
your 5K. So
Yep.
y'all continue to support. Go over there, like up the videos, subscribe, do all of the things, okay? Y'all, that's all we got. Until next time, until next Tuesday, we'll see y'all to talk mess and be even messier. We'll see y'all in the next video.
Peace out.